So welcome back again to A-Level Advanced paper for 9626 for Feb-March 2024. We're going to carry on to the animation part, task 3. We already done all previous tasks and the link will be provided in the description. And then let's carry on right now with this Animate. So we have already opened Adobe Animate. And okay, let me repeat it. So we have to open HTML canvas over here and go to the properties and set according to whatever written here. So you're required to open it, and then in your animation you have to set the stage 640 to 460 480 and put this image as a background. So first set 640 by 480, and we need to set the image right now. To set the image, we can drag it or drop it, or we can import it to the library. And here it is in the library, and drop it and make sure it is matching. It will be the same size, that's 644 by 480. Okay, that's good. So as you can see in the picture over here, we have shoot 1 and shoot 2 for the cake to be produced from one side, and then it goes to the next side, and then to the topping. The cake will come from here, first the case, and then the cake, and then the topping. So we're going to follow this animation step by step. Okay, so the first one, the start of the animation, over here, that's my first layer, which is the background layer. I'm going also to set to be the frame per second. I will just keep it 20. As you can see, per 1 second we have 20 frames. So that's my first background. So what we need to do, it starts in this way. So your case image, you can see here there's an image added, must enter the frame from the left, from this left, and take 1 second to reach to the top of the shoot. So let's go and create another layer. Let's call it case, and let's let it start from here, from the left, and go in and go till this point, okay, till it's settled here. So it needs to come from the left here. So I'm going to import the picture of the case. And then from the library, drag it you need to resize it. So you will see there is no resizement. You can just click on this and resize it. Just make sure it is with the correct size still here. You need to start from here. Yes. Okay. So it needs to start from here. And it needs to take up to 1 second till it reaches to this side. So I'm going to put case till here, till 1 second. I'm going to add a keyframe. I'm going to extend this. Let me extend the background at least up to 4 seconds. We can insert frame till 4 seconds, so it will keep extending with us. And over here, let's take it in this step. Click on this 1 second and let's take it to this location, as you can see over here. Okay, and the last thing, you just need to add the animation, which I'm going to make it classic animation. Let's check it right now. So 1 second. Okay, after that we need to carry on to the next point. So it must take 1.5 seconds to fold smoothly down the shoot 1 to reach to the bottom, till here it reach to the bottom. So that needs to take 1.5 seconds. Okay, so this is 1, and then a half over here. So I'm going to put a keyframe over here, and then I'm going, while I'm in this 1.5, in this 2.5 second, I'm going to take it to down with the bottom arrow. And it needs to touch, you can see here the bottom, the black bottom. So I'll take it a bit till down, okay? And then add the animation. Okay, so let's stop over here. And then for the next one, it needs to take 2.5 seconds for the animation that must look like this. So wait a bit, it must take 1.5 seconds to fall smoothly to reach to the bottom, and at 2.5 seconds the animation must look like this. Okay, so it is already 2.5, as you can see. So it's matching right now with whatever we did so far. So at 2.5 seconds it should be here, and which is already 2.5 seconds. As you can see, it is already down here. For the next point, the case must take 1.5 seconds to move to the position under the shoot too. So give it 1.5 another second to move it to the right side under the second shoot. So that's half, and there's another one more. So insert the keyframe over here, and then move this to the right. Okay. And add the animation, and it should be working now. I just try to check each time. Okay. After that, your cake image, you can see here, the cake image must then enter from the left and take 1.5 seconds to reach to the position over here. Okay, so we need to take it 1.5 seconds. So over here right now, I'm going to create a third layer, which I'm going to call it the cake layer, and let's import it. Okay, we got the cake. So what we need to do with the cake over here, it needs to start from here. So you need to put the keyframe, okay, and drag the cake to come from this above part. So I need to resize it. While you're resizing, you better compare it with the case over here, not to be larger than the case. Width and height, let me adjust them a bit, and let me keep the aspect ratio. Okay, I think this size is okay. Okay. All right. So let's take it back again. It should come from here. So, and it should take around 1.5 seconds. So I have to put here 1 second, here ½ second. So insert keyframe. Let's extend the background. Okay, let's go over here, and it needs to reach to the top, right? So it needs to be at the top here. So you can see I'm still selecting here this location, so I want it to reach to that top place. Okay, so add the animation. Okay, you can see here as it move and then the case disappears, so I need to extend the case. So when I need to extend it, just over here and insert the frame. So you can see right now the case is still there. So what we need to do next right now, so the cake must take 1.5 seconds to fold smoothly down the chute to and fit into the in the case. So 1.5 seconds, another to fold into down here. That's half, that's 1. That's going to be a keyframe here to go down. For the case, I'm going to make it just frame. So get back again to that cake layer and let's take it till it fall down. I can just hold it with the mouse and drag it and put it in the right location, but I'm not sure will it come directly or in a correct way, so I just want it to be straight. So as you can see here, it's not coming really straight, so I'm just going to adjust it a bit. Okay, let's see how it will look now. Add the classic tween and let's check it. That's all right. Okay, there is a little bit of adjustment we're going to need to do over here, which is need to show the case at the top, but you can see what will happen. The back part of the case is showing. So what we're going to do here, we're going to add another image. One will be the whole case, another image will be without the back case. So we're going to, so let's see over here the steps. So I am going to keep this step. Let me increase here the zoom. I will show it to you. So till it come here. From here, I'm going to hide the back part of the case. So in here, I'm going to let the case to be appearing till here, till this frame. Let me delete those frames. Okay. So I'm going to keep the case to appear till here. The next case I'm going to add it is going to be without the back part. Okay. So I'm going to add another picture over here. So import. Don't use the same picture. It's going to modify the old picture, whatever pictures you have. So just go and import another one and make sure that import it into a different layer. Okay, don't replace. You can see you got it as a copy. So right now over here in this part, which is the new layer, put a keyframe. Okay. Wait a bit. I need a keyframe here. Till here, this case is still visible. In the second frame, I need it to be starting from here. So keyframe over here, and then just simply drag that one. To resize it, I need just to get the same measurement from the previous one. So you can just go to the previous frame, click on it, go to the properties. It used to be 69.35 and 39.40. So go back to the same one and put the same size. Just make sure it is not locked. and just simply put it in the same place where that previous one was there. For this one also you can just check the X and Y locations. So it is, just go back here, paste it to here, get back again here, I couldn't remember this one, and put the Y location also to be same location. As you can see both of them are in the same locations, but they are two different images. Right now, to remove the bag, just simply double click on it, and when you're double clicking, okay, make sure you're in the new layer. Okay, so double click, and go to this part and double click on it and delete it. These parts also you can highlight it like this, double click on them and select carefully without touching the front part. Alright, so we're done. Let's zoom it in and let's zoom it out, and then double click anywhere outside over here, and let's check how it's working. So you see it disappear over here. So let's repeat it overall. Let's check it. Okay, let's go to the next point, and then right now it should reach to up to 7 seconds of animation to look like this. So are we in the 7th second? Yes, we are over here. So the cake must then take 1.5 seconds to move from this position to the nozzle under the nozzle position, and your topping must start to appear after 1.5. So let's go to increase one more. So that's 1.5 up to here. So what we need to do, we need to expand the background. We need to get the cake. We need to get we don't need any more this case anymore, we need this one. So like this, and we need to move it right now, this one and this one together. We need to move them till over here. So what I want, instead of frame, I should add it as a keyframe, both of them, and then move it under the nozzle. Okay, let's add the animation over here. Okay, all right, there will be one issue. Let me explain it to you first. Okay, there will be one issue. It won't be syncing together. So can you see? That's because I didn't start it at the same time. So I'm going to here and make a keyframe, insert a keyframe from here, but let me undo the things. Okay, I need to start the points from here, so put another keyframe over here, and then these to be a keyframes. Hold shift, hold control, and you can insert at the same time together. And right now we can just add the classic tweening for first layer and the second as well. Let's check it right now. You can see it's moving together. Right now in this moment we need to get the topping. So for the topping we need to create a new layer. Okay, we need to import it. So add a keyframe right now here, and let's drag our topping down here. You could see in the image the topping was really small in size when it will start here. So let me resize it. Much smaller than this. So it should come. Okay, in this way. After that, we need to go extend 1 more second, and the topping should grow and positioned over here. So that will take up to 1 second. So that's half second. That's okay. That's 1 second. Okay. So let me put a keyframe here, and for other things, I'm just going to put, except this layer, I'm going to put a frame. Okay, so for the topping, I need it to be down and I need it to become bigger in size. So in this part, I want you to take it down, and I need you to increase its size as well. So I need to increase the size with the right size. Okay, I think that's okay. And then let's add the classic and let's check how it will work. Okay, so that came and then it appeared, and it's starting to go down and increasing in size till it comes fully over here, but I feel it's a little bit small. Let me increase it. Okay, that's okay. Okay, the next point is the final image must then take around 1.5 seconds to completely leave the stage. Okay, so that's a half second and that's a full 1 second. So let's keep the topping, this case, and the cake to be a keyframe because they all need to move together. Okay, and this one as a frame. Okay, starting from this needs to be a keyframe. Here also needs to be a keyframe to move together. Here also needs to be a keyframe. So select all this together. And sorry, not in this situation. Over here, hold control, another one, and keep holding control for the next one and move it till it leaves the frame. And then add one by one the tweening. Okay, that's completely leave the stage. The animation must restart after 1 second and loop continuously. So we need to put extra 1 second up to here to still carry on and start after 1 second like that. Okay, so let's check it right now. Okay, let's check it how it will look. And actually it needs to loop continuously after that one, so I'm going to add the loop for right now to see it. So let's start it. All right, you can see here with the loop. Right now, let's save it. And they mentioned that it needs to loop. So save the completed animation as an animated GIF, and with the bakery, with this name, the bakery, center number and candidate number. So let's go over here and go to export. I always do one thing. I always save it as a whole project. Okay. So the name, and it's supposed to be in my work area. So that's my another work. And I need to save it as a project itself. So in case something happened during the exam time, I have my original project, and then back again to export it as a GIF format, animated GIF format. Okay, over here, make sure that the looping is selected as forever, not once. So it needs to process. Okay, just make sure that it is selected as forever, and then you can save it. Same work area, and as I mentioned, with the correct name and with the GIF format. So you can see the file already being saved as a GIF or GIF format, and it should be already working. Okay, so that's the end of the animation program, and the next task is going to be for the JavaScript. See you in the next video.